Every one of us faces dark times, and in the most unpredictable moment. Who plans for it? What would you say if the nurse who was in Texas that contracted the Ebola virus called you for counsel, wisdom? She's going through a difficult time. What would you say to her? There are 4 things I would say to her, as I would say to you or anyone else going through dark times. I would teach you these 4 truths. 1, you got to learn how to say, I'm here by God's appointment. 2nd, I'm here in His keeping. 3rd, I'm here under His training. 4th, I'm here for His time. Our last time together, I unpacked for you the statement, I'm here by God's appointment. Let me now take you to the 2nd truth, this principle that you have to learn, particularly during tough times. I would say to that nurse this statement, I know that you didn't do anything wrong, but you have to learn to say, I'm here in His keeping. Whose keeping? God's keeping. God has the ability to keep us in difficult moments. He cares about every one of us. He cares about our deepest longings. He cares about the most awkward moments that we face, the dark times when we feel like we're by ourselves, yet the Lord's there. And so just like in the Bible, the character by the name of Joseph in Genesis chapter 39, he faced one of the darkest times in his life. He was sold as a slave in Egypt, kidnapped by his brothers, sold once to a group of Ishmaelites who were merchants going to Egypt. When they got to Egypt, they resold him again as a slave for a 2nd time. And Genesis 39 and verse 2 says something interesting. It says, and the Lord was with Joseph, and he prospered. That word prospered there in the original Hebrew, it means he went through successfully. In other words, God was able to keep Joseph. And I want you to begin to pray that prayer during your tough times. Say, God, I need you to keep me. I need you to surround me with your favor like a shield. Favor means kindness. God has an incredible ability to surround you in a way to protect you from all kinds of harm. And I would say to you, as you're going through dark times where you can't see the tunnel, you can't see the end of the tunnel, you've tried prayer, you've tried fasting, you've tried calling your attorney, tried talking with your CPAs, you've tried counselors, you've tried everything to try to make sense out of your dark times. When your dark times makes absolutely no sense, you have to come to the place where you're anchored with this truth that's unmovable. And that truth is, I'm here in God's keeping. I can't control what's going on. I don't have any power to make anything change. I'm powerless. When I find myself powerless, that's when I say, God, I'm just going to trust you. And so would you learn to say this statement, I'm here in His keeping. I put my life in the hands of God and say, God, keep me. Now when we meet again, I'll unpack the last 2 statements. God bless you.